Arcane has already set a high bar for animated TV shows, blending stunning visuals with deep storytelling and complex characters. What started as a touching tale of two sisters, Vi and Jinx, has spiraled into a world of chaos, conflict, and dark secrets. The show, based on the wildly popular League of Legends game, has not only captured the attention of fans, but has also raised the stakes in its second season, which just might surpass the heights of its first. In this episode, we dive deep into the ending of Arcane Season 2, Episode 3, and explore a burning question. Did we finally get our first look at League of Legends' infamous bloodthirsty beast, Warwick? Background: in the first season, we witnessed the close but complicated bond between Vi and Jinx, two sisters who were torn apart by events beyond their control. By the end of Season 1, their paths diverged. Vi found herself aligned with Caitlyn and the Piltover Enforcers, while Jinx descended further into madness, becoming a dangerous enemy. Season 2 ramps up this tension, showcasing a fractured relationship and escalating battles between the two. But while the sisters clash, something far darker is unfolding in the shadows, and that's where the answer to the burning question of whether we've seen Warwick begins to take shape. The ending of Arcane Season 2, Episode 3. Let's rewind to the final moments of Arcane Season 2, Act 1, where the mysteries and the chaos collide in a visually stunning and deeply unsettling scene. As blood flows through dark pipes, we see a grotesque, unnerving scene, a beast stirring in the background. But what exactly is this creature? At first glance, it's unclear. The show leaves us with a sense of dread and anticipation. But there's something about the way the blood transfuses, the way the pipes hum with energy, that seems eerily familiar. Now, let's talk about this for a moment. Arcane fans are no strangers to the brutality and tragedy that define the world of Piltover and Zaun. And yet, the introduction of this chained creature feels different. There's an unsettling energy around it, something that hints at a much larger force coming to life. And after piecing together the clues, one thing becomes abundantly clear. This might just be the first glimpse of Warwick. Who is Warwick? For those who don't know, Warwick is a character from League of Legends, a bloodthirsty, monstrous figure known for his terrifying appearance and primal instincts. Originally a man named Vander in the lore, Warwick's transformation into a beast was the result of horrific experiments, turning him into a hunter driven by rage and vengeance. The League of Legends fans are well-versed in the dark history of Warwick, but this connection to Arcane opens up new narrative possibilities. And as we see in Arcane Season 2, there's a direct hint at Warwick's origin through the eerie and intense experimentation that unfolds. Singed's role and the beast's creation. One of the key figures in this darker side of the story is Singed, the twisted scientist from Zaun who has always been obsessed with experimentation and the pursuit of power. At the end of Season 1, Singed took Vander's body, setting the stage for his own horrifying experiment. In Arcane Season 2, Act 1, we see Singed venturing to a cave, where he encounters and kills wolves, an act that feels calculated, almost ritualistic. Why does he do this? To use their body parts in his experiments, of course. But the real horror lies in what he is trying to accomplish with these materials. Singed is determined to breathe new life into Vander, or more accurately, to transform him into something far more terrifying. The beastly creature we see at the end of Episode 3 is not just some mindless monster, it's the twisted result of Singed's cruel work. Blood from various sources, including his own, is pumped into this creature's body, creating a horrifying amalgamation of Vander's original form, the power of the wolves, and Singed's own essence. This creature, this monster, is a fusion of those three elements. But what is Singed's endgame? Warwick's emergence and purpose. It's clear that Singed has created this beast, but we don't yet know what he plans to do with it. From the blood transfusions to the eerie emergence of this creature, it's clear Warwick is not just an experiment. He is a weapon. The chaotic, tortured transformation he undergoes will likely play a pivotal role in the upcoming conflict between Zaun and Piltover. Warwick may be the key to Singed's plans to bring Piltover to its knees. But there's another layer to this. Warwick's emotional weight in the story. Vi and Jinx, once sisters, now find themselves as bitter enemies. Their connection has been fractured beyond repair, and Jinx, in particular, has spiraled into madness. Will Warwick, this bloodthirsty beast, serve as a tool for Singe to control and manipulate? Or will he be the force that pulls Jinx back from the brink of complete destruction? There's a compelling possibility that Warwick will play an emotional role, possibly even tapping into Jinx's humanity, offering her way back from the chaos that's consumed her. Ambessa, Medarda's dark plans. While Warwick's emergence shakes things up in the shadows, we also need to turn our attention to Ambessa Medarda, a key player in Arcane Season 2. From the very start of Act 2, Ambessa appears as someone working for the greater good of Piltover, but as the story progresses, her true motives begin to unravel. Mel, one of the other central characters, reveals the truth about Ambessa's intentions. She is after Hextech, the powerful, dangerous technology that could tip the scales of power in Piltover's favor. And Ambessa is willing to do anything to secure it. Anything, including manipulating Caitlyn, who becomes a pawn in her dangerous game. At the end of Episode 3, we discover that Ambessa orchestrated the attack at the memorial service, intending to turn the people of Piltover against Zon. The attack sets the stage for her to push for martial law, a step closer to her goal of controlling Hextech and wielding its power. As Jace, Echo, and Heimerdinger understand, Hextech poses a grave threat, and its misuse could lead to catastrophic consequences. But will anyone be able to stop Ambessa before it's too late? Conclusion. In the tense, gripping world of Arcane Season 2, Episode 3, we are left with more questions than answers. Is the chained beast we see Warwick? It certainly seems that way, and its eventual role in the conflict between Piltover and Zon could be catastrophic. Whether he becomes a weapon for Singed or plays an emotional role in the twisted tale of Vi, Jinx, and the others, Warwick's emergence signals that Arcane is heading into even darker territory. Meanwhile, Ambessa's plot to control Hextech threatens to unravel everything. One thing is certain, Season 2 is only just beginning, and the stakes have never been higher. Stay tuned, because Arcane is about to get even more intense.